Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is part 3, episode 1, or episode 27. And the parts don't really mean anything, I've been told, but other than they generally coincide with a new opening and new outro, so looking forward to seeing those. And yeah, curious to see what happened with Father meeting Al. If Ed and Ling and Envy are just going to plop out in front of them. Envy probably should have turned back to his human form because he's just going to like crush everybody in that tiny room. Scar, meanwhile, is making his way towards Father too, so we'll get to see the results of that as well. But yeah, I'm excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And yeah, leave a like, really helps out this channel, and I will see you guys, not see you guys next time. Let's get started, there we go. Oh no. Wait, but Father is downstairs. Oh.
Drink up.
Hanako.
It's unhealthy to drink alone.
Is that when they first met? Oh. Interlude Party? Wait, is this a recap episode?
It's nice to relax like this for a change. I guess you don't think this is the right time for a party, do you? Oh, I don't know. Times like these, people have to enjoy themselves when they can. Especially in this country.
And no matter how many times it happens, they never learn. The human race is made up of violent, miserable fools.
The eyes.
The East has been a real hotbed, huh?
I'm afraid it's not just the East. There have been reports of uprisings in the North and West as well.
Yes.
Even now, we still have skirmishes at the borders of Arago to the south and Creta to the west.
Hey! Dance with me!
Well, aren't you the ladies' man, Hohenheim?
I don't dance. I'll just sit here and watch you.
But that's no fun. Come dance with me!
Look at this codger. He'll break his hip if he tries dancing with you. There. Why didn't you go dance with those kids?
Aww.
Weren't your two boys around her age when they started planning to bring back their mom?
Wait, what? Panako was still that young then? What? No, wait, what? Never get used to it.
This is wrong. This isn't what we wanted. Alphonse, you won't take him too. Give him back. He's my brother. Take my leg. Take my arm. Take my heart. Anything, you can have it. Just give it back. He's my little brother. He's all I have left.
Is the fire meant to get that wild? We're still dancing, so I'm guessing yeah. What?
It's remarkable how weak they are. They've an innate fear of the dark. And how do they handle this fear? They simply pretend that it doesn't exist.
What the heck?
They run away from it. How could anyone say humans aren't weak? It's an inherent trait. So then, how about we take advantage of their weakness? They certainly do make a good natural resource.
This is Father.
Right. It's all they're good for. Fullmetal Alchemist.
The heck?
I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you who made the Philosopher's Stone and ordered us to guard this place.
My, that was a close call. Number 48, you should know better than to talk about things that don't concern you.
These endless uprisings, the Philosopher's Stone, human sacrifices, and the outright genocide of the Ishvalan people. Then this means, how could this even happen? And who could have orchestrated something as terrible as this?
You've always known about their plans, haven't you? Well, Hohenheim? Why have you kept quiet about it? Tell me, damn it!
I've watched humanity for a long time now. And all I've seen them do is endlessly repeat the same mistakes. It's like they choose to be helpless. They either run away or they roll over. They're so fragile. How can they not break?
I told you. The Philosopher's Stone's my core.
We haven't seen him fight like that since.
I understand now, Hughes. When you said that we were in trouble, you didn't mean the danger was closing in on us. No, you meant the danger was coming from us.
I'm curious if those guys were other candidates to be Führer.
It's no use. They're all so busy with their trivial lives. They don't even see the real danger.
But that won't make us give up. We will never give up.
Pinocchio knows from way back then.
It is a human characteristic.
You should have bled to death by now.
I seared the wound closed. I came close to passing out from the pain.
I appreciate the effort, but you just can't win! How long you want to drag this out, kid? It'd be so much easier if you just stay down!
Creation arm, destruction arm.
Don't die. I won't let you.
I'm useless to you now.
Lan Fan, what are you planning? No, don't do it!
That was well played, girl.
Wasn't it? And ew. Poor dog.
They can put us through hell, but it doesn't matter. Nothing they can do will make us give up. And someday we will win.
You're just wearing yourselves out.
Well, the only way we're gonna find out is if we try. It's better than just lying down and accepting it. You really don't care? You're fine with losing Ed and Al and everyone else you know?
You're really getting worked up over this, aren't you? Don't kid yourself into thinking you can help any of them.
What the
You
heck?
know that they're going to wind up dead no matter what you do. You act like you have a conscience.
What the heck?
But you're just being sentimental. Isn't that right, Hohenheim? You think you can change things?
What?
You honestly believe one act of caring will make you human?
This.
How could it? Look at your own face. Humans are nothing but a resource. And if we don't use them, they'll spread like weeds. You can't change reality, only your perception. Tell me what you think you could actually change. The nature of their species? They will always be weak and frightened creatures.
We will change. Because we can change. I know it. We may be weak, but we just have to be. If not, then we wouldn't have any reason to grow, to get strong. I know that it may seem futile to you, but it's not. Because we are getting stronger with every step we take. I'm sure we can change. Because we're weak. And because we die. We have to fight in order to live. And that's what will make us strong. And if that's not enough, if you're still not convinced that we can change, then think about us.
All of the days we spent with our family in Risenwold.
He was like having an existential crisis here. So he's trying to stop all this. Geese. This was all a dream. Yeah, because Pinocchio was way older when they attempted human transmutation.
Thanks for all the help.
He says to the alcohol. Okay, very interesting start to part 3. I know people say that they're split into parts kind of arbitrarily, but it did feel like this was the start of a new part. It was like a recap of all the other stuff that happened. And yeah, it was... I feel like we got more answers. I feel like we got more questions than answers. But we did get some answers about... we did get confirmation on my theory that Hohenheim and Father are separate beings. No word on if they were separate beings to begin with, and what exactly Father is. They've both survived for forever, essentially, so that's curious. And yeah, Father is talking about, or in that dream, Father talks about how humans never learn and only fear the darkness, and like says to Hohenheim that they should just use them as to their benefit as resources. It's very interesting about, I don't know, I mean, it confirms his personality and his willingness to use the people of Xerxes as fuel for the Philosopher's Stone. And that whole dream was really trippy. At first I was like, I didn't know it was a dream yet, so I was just like, why does Pinocchio know about Ed and Al doing human transmutation when she's like 20 here? Like, she hasn't even given birth to her family yet, I don't think. To the kid, wait, is Pinocchio Winry's mom's mom or dad's mom? I'm actually not sure. Rockbell. I guess it's the dad's mama, so that Winry has the same last name, right? Okay. But yeah, not too much to talk about this episode because it is largely flashback. But yeah, it's good to get a recap on some things. And yeah, Father insists that the humans can't change, but we see Hohenheim meeting a younger Trisha, which, yeah, she's talking about how humans can change, and showing us times when our characters in our show have changed, and like says that these fears that humans have actually make people stronger. So I do like the talk, that kind of talk. I'm a strong believer that our vulnerabilities are what make us stronger. So when people, I'm gonna get into like some, anyway, like some people are saying that like women, there's a lot of sexist stuff out there that says women are like weaker or like not fit to do things because they are more emotional. But I've always argued that they are stronger because they understand their emotions better. And our society that like teaches men to like keep it all hidden and like keep it bottled up or not be emotionally intelligent is actually making men like very weak. Anyway, so curious about how fear will play out in the rest of the story. The role of fear, the role of humans changing, and yeah, Father and Hohenheim, they have a very antagonistic relationship. I don't know if it's that Father, I don't know if it's Hohenheim, I don't know, maybe if we're missing some lore, or we're gonna get filled in on some lore later, that maybe Father is like the darkness within Hohenheim somehow. Like, maybe everybody has a bit of darkness, and Hohenheim was just like, I'm going to use alchemy to try to get it out of me. And then it resulted in this, like, monstrosity. They're both very apparent, like, either way, like, they're both very good at alchemy, it seems like. For Father to create the homunculi, and for Hohenheim to have created Father, assuming that's what exactly happened. I'm making a lot of assumptions right now, but anyway, guys, not too much more to talk about. So yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. We're also 1 week ahead of over there as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.